All right, all right. Hey, this is D Train with D Train's Bunk. I'm just I'm really just trying this thing out. I got my man Wake the Hell Up 7 on the line. What's going on, man?
What's going on, D Train? What's good?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm just trying this thing out, seeing if I can, try to catch up a little bit. You've
Right.
been man, you've been on a tear recently, man. I've been seeing you putting out a lot of good stuff. How's that going?
It's been all right.
That's good. That's good. I was looking at some of your titles, man. It's like hard hitting stuff. Um
Which ones you talking about?
um man, I can't think right now offhand, but I remember looking through. I was like, wow, man, you had like two or three the other yesterday. And then I know you had one about an hour or so ago. I was like, man, I need to catch up a little bit, at least do one.
Yeah.
So what you up to right now? You busy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy later on today. So I just finished off work and basically I'm relaxing a little bit and get ready for the evening and going into the night. So that's basically what's going on. So the videos you're talking about is the depression and basically America's number three right now,
Mm.
behind China and I believe it's India. Yeah, India's number one. So that goes to show you that people's mind ain't good here in America completely. 75% of the time, people don't even know who they are. 25% they kind of know who they are, and then there's a few times they got their clock right. So it's not too many clock rights in America right now, and attention span is very high in America because people are just working
It's
themselves
a
out.
few times.
They got their clock right. I hear myself double. You have to put the live
Yeah.
chat on mute.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
All
It
right.
just popped up. Yeah, I'm just experimenting a little bit while you're talking, but I'm listening.
Yeah, so the clockwise is not always clockwise with a lot of people. I just don't even put myself into 3D no more. I don't want to be in 3D. It's too much 3D requests. And I tell folks they have to pay because I'm putting myself into a situation that I have not been in a long time. And it gets me irritated because people think when you do videos, you put something up, that's it. No, it comes with a lot of responsibility because you're taking the time out of your time to talk and interact with people. And you should pay the person as the person should pay you. We should look out for one another as YouTubers. And I notice those that do it consistently, not only good things happen for them, yet people that you think that are successful won't support you, do support you. Why? Because they see that there's a person that may not be known to the world, yet people see your work and they willing to pay because that will bring them back. And what's going to happen is a lot of people are leaving because the people don't realize what's really going on with YouTube, what's really going on, how much money they make off every content creator. So you think that YouTube tells you you put up a video for free, they're not getting paid off your work. They're getting paid off your work. It's just like when you work for somebody.
Right.
They pay you, but they get more money out of you. So you
Yeah.
have to start thinking like a person in charge, but not everybody wants to think like a person in charge. And that's why I try to balance it out with my videos. And I just throw up a video out there just because if I'm going to do a video, I should be entitled, just like anybody else, should be entitled to be paid for their consultation.
You make a good point, and I see a lot of other YouTubers out there. bigger YouTubers, and I mentioned it the other day. I was like, "Wow, man, it's uh, it's crazy because I'm new, and so I just don't. I'm not feeling it as much as you. So you've been in this game a little bit longer than probably a lot longer than me, definitely because I just started. But I it's hard to understand some of the numbers uh, that we're talking about. I remember hearing other YouTubers talking about the money just last year that was pretty lucrative. And I don't know. Have you experienced anything like that, or have you spoken to people and talked to them
Yes,
personally?
yes, I have, and that's why Patreon is the big thing right now because you can say what you want to say. You don't have to be PC create because the people, when people invest in you, you're gonna want to do more for the people. And see, what happens is a lot of the content creators they have looked out for a lot of the YouTubers. Your Reluctant IBs, O'Shea definitely, and other brothers and sisters who have a large platform have looked out for brothers and sisters. And because of that, because of the support from the subscribers, the true subscribers, that's why people keep, doing YouTube videos here and there. And I did a video on I'm going to do Patreon because a lot of things that I want to share, I can't do it on YouTube. They will flag me. Definitely will flag me like
Wow.
they did with other YouTubers. I got information people send me that are big dogs that is putting information and willing to let me know what's up, and they will pay me. The thing about it is they're not going to pay me because it's like I'm going to have to the channel shut down, and it's not so people don't understand what's really going on. You can't be yourself. So that's why sometimes people say, what happened to you? It's not saying happened to me. It's the simple fact that just because you got a lot of subscribers doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna it's just support. It's just a subscriber. Your true supporters is those that will be with you from the good and the bad.
R-
That's all.
Right, right. Yeah, man. I guess yeah, I mean just the what was it yesterday? Seemed like they had another rule or something.
Yep.
Even the this was interesting. The CEO of YouTube came out with she did her first video the other day and got a whole bunch of dislikes, and I think it speaks to, I guess, people's feeling towards how they are you know they're putting out all uh these stipulations almost, and yet these bigger names who are in the mainstream, like Jimmy Kimmel, can still keep their ads on the same topics. You know, so there seems to be somewhat of a either a disconnect or a divide somewhere, and it seems like it's left and right a lot of times. And they're
And
not
what's happening is a lot of our people think that everything is free. And what's gonna happen? This is what's gonna happen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. For those who have that mindset, you're not gonna go far in the kingdom. I'll be honest with you. You're not gonna go far because even Christ said that you have to pay for services. If you think the disciples was walking with Christ for free, they was not walking with Christ for free. They was not. He was paying them.
wow.
People don't understand, man. Business is business, man. The Lord is about business. The Lord, the Lord said, "Do not be of this world. Get the things you need of this world. Be not of this world. Be not of Satan's world." At the end of the day, the prophets was getting paid because they was preaching the truth. They was breaking bread amongst each other, looking out for each other. People don't understand, man. Our people's mind is so low. But I guarantee that they will go to a business and spend their last $300 on that purse, or do spend that last $300 on a chain that's not worth nothing, but will ridicule you, me, or anybody in particular because we want to have a lot of the information that I put. This phone, I got it myself. A lot of the computer, the people looked out for me for the computer mostly, and I did put my part in. But a lot of these gadgets that these brothers and sisters put in, that's not cheap. And they should be paid for their services. They should be. There
You mean
should be
like
no excuse.
you mean like
If
all
they
the
traveling, because if somebody asks me, do a traveling video, I got plenty of traveling videos. I'm not gonna put that out on my channel. You gotta pay for that. You want to see traveling video, you gotta pay for that. It's simple as that. Because most of you don't want to leave America. So if you want me to go on a trip to do certain things, you gotta pay for my services. It's simple as that. It ain't free.
yeah, it's kind of like if you're a person who eats for a living, like you're a food taster, wine taster, traveler, man, they get paid, but they are funded by somebody, and
Yep.
it, and it's all those commercials that you find in between those the scenes. So they are sponsored. They're sponsored by somebody, and if you look at the commercial, that's who's paying the bill. So somebody's got to pay somebody to do the job. But you know,
It's just like when I do my tickets with the general. I pay him. He looked out for me. I looked out for him. I pay him to do my tickets. It ain't free. The man's taking his time to do my tickets. That shit ain't free, man.
right.
I pay people, man, to do something for me, man. I don't believe in that free shit, man.
So what about the grind? What about the grind and the go after itness? I mean, because there's that side of it, but then there's the other side where the love of the sport, or the love of the field, or the you know the love of making videos. I mean, because I listened to a lot of different people, and one of them I was listening to Roberto Blake. You might be familiar with him. He
Never heard of him.
Okay, well, he does a lot of videos on like technical things and tactical things also on YouTube. He's a black guy. Uh, he has glasses. I think he wears a hat. I'm not sure, but he said, when he first got into it, which a lot of people said this, they kind of fell into it, but they enjoyed doing it. They enjoyed doing the things that they were doing. So at some point, I guess that's where I am, but it's work to edit these videos. That's why I'm trying to get onto the live stream thing, because I don't have to edit it out. I might have to watch what I say, but it's different. It's just a little bit different, but you still have to prepare for that. You know, the way I'm planning on doing it. I mean, you make this shit look easy. Maybe that's what it is, man. You make it look accessible. You make it look like, you just talking. It looks effortless. And when you do that, a lot of people think that they can, just say, "Hey, maybe he can chime in on this." What do you think about that?
Right. Yeah, that's the assumption. That's definitely the assumption. And that's why, a lot of people are changing their paradigm for the better, because everybody just could click on a computer and comment. That's easy to do. Anybody could comment. Anybody. What is a comment? It's good. Yeah. That means you bring more value. Yet it's the person getting paid. No, they not. So you could write a comment, long length comment, paragraphs, whatever. Are you going to eventually contribute to the person you say that you riding with on YouTube? That's the question. If it's not money, share the video, like the video, let other people know about the channel, and probably somebody else will donate. Maybe it's not you, but if you share the videos and like the videos and appreciate the content, then support. I mean, you can't support a dollar. That's how I know that people's minds ain't right. You can't even support a dollar. That's how I know that they love entertainment. And a lot of people have that supported me is doing pretty good for themselves. And they, certain things is going on in their lives, and it is what it is, man. It's not for everybody. So,
Yeah. You know what?
you know,
I'm gonna tell you my almost donation once story. um I was watching gosh, what's the guy's name? Goodness gracious. I don't even I can't recall it right now, but this dude was he kind of did a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to do, but in a different area. Like he was working on painting cars and fixing cars and body work and stuff. And I kind of drew a parallel to what I'm doing, where I do the dump truck thing, but at the same time, when you own equipment, there's maintenance. And so that's why in a house you got maintenance, everything you have to maintain or you're going to spend more money and paying someone else to do it. So, you know, I was listening to the chat, and then I was trying to figure out how how to donate. and
right.
and before I could donate, he ended the chat. But I mean, I don't have a lot of money. I don't, but it just felt like something I could do at that point, when I was ready to do it. And I know I should support a lot of people, but some people just be strugs. But at the same time, right now, I'm getting a bunch of tax bills in, property taxes. So, but 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 that's not to belittle the point that you're making right now, and I agree wholeheartedly with that. If you're gonna be putting up paragraphs of questions, and you want somebody to do research and put together a video and maybe do some editing and try to make it look good for public consumption, for not just you, that's work. It is work. It's a lot of work. I do that, and people not even asking me to do it. But just to get through one project, that's hours of work, man. It's hours. You talking about research. You talking about back research. You talking about sometimes when you get into this research thing, it'll take you somewhere you were not even expecting.
Right.
Speak on that, please, because I don't think people understand. Because I think a lot of people's attention spans are decreasing.
Well, that's why
And
they said. That's why they said that America's #3 in antidepressant and taking Medicaid and overworking themselves to death. It's the truth.
so then it's hard, because that people's attention span is short, and I get kind of long winded. I don't even know how long this video's been going right now.
I don't even pay attention to time or seconds. I don't. So
Right. But then it becomes a thing. Okay, so should I now try and keep it within 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 30, an hour? Like what's the threshold, you know?
man, only those who really, really in tune will watch the whole thing or come back and watch it. You got to understand what type of society we live in. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there fully. It's just like when you're behind the wheel, you don't know what to expect. So you have to be 10 times ahead of what's going on to the best of your ability. You don't know what to expect. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I think that's why we're here, though. We just try to convey some different things that people might want to understand or try to understand when you're talking to people about what they want, what your wants are for me. Um, and you and I think it's important for them to also know that we do care, and that's why it's difficult. If I didn't care, or if you didn't give a damn about these people's issues as they writing to you, right? It wouldn't be much of an issue, and you wouldn't ever talk about it because it'd be like, whatever, okay, to the side, next, da 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 da. I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, right? But the fact that you do care, it shows, and you can hear it. You give a damn, but it's work. If it wasn't work, if you could just like, you know, fart and there's a video, then hey, it wouldn't be anything.
exactly. You
So
got to
I'm gonna wrap
remember
this up.
when
Oh
you
no, go
go
ahead.
for an interview, right?
Right.
You taking the time to go for the interview, and you want to get the job. Now you got the job. Well, basically, let's say they give you $20 an hour. They give you $20 an hour, right?
Okay.
Yet your experience should be more than $20 an hour. So you say, let me take the $20 an hour. Okay, I'll start over 20.
Right.
The manager gets a bonus right off of you, right off the bat.
Right.
Okay.
And the
So
guy
then
and the
upper
guy that
management get a percentage too.
yeah, and the guy that told them about you, just a finder's fee.
Huh?
The person that recommended you also gets a finder fee if it wasn't a headhunter.
Right, right. So they get a percentage. And so basically, if you pass the 90-day rule, that's an extra bonus for them. So they making money off of you while you're doing all the work. So my point is, if the person is doing the work, pay for the content created, so they could be more involved in what you want to say. Don't ask a question if you don't want to pay. That's
Okay.
like a disrespect. That's
Okay.
like me going to somebody. That's like me coming to you and saying, D Train, I want $40 an hour to loan your mom. You're gonna look at me crazy, like I don't know you first and foremost, and I
Unless
have
you
to
look,
see what type of work you do before I give you that type of amount.
yeah, but that's also unless you're looking at it and almost like it's an internship, an unpaid internship where you getting experience. I mean, that's almost like what the like going towards the minimum wage debate, $15 across the board everywhere. Really? How about, I mean, now you're talking about it's not really nepotism, but you almost have to prove that you really want to be there, but that's not what this is, you know? You always hear about people growing up back in the day. I mean, hell, I was on that verge, really. I was one of them, really. You work for either nothing or very little, and you get experience, and and then as you get older, you know a lot more, so you're worth more. You've been there longer. Now they see that you're not, full of shit. They're not gonna lose money on you. You come in on time, okay, and he's willing to do that for that. Then maybe if we pay him more now, okay, but I don't know. I guess that experience or that level comes in through your subscribers, but man, it's almost like they demonetizing. So then what you have to do is you have to figure out ways around it, like the Patreon, like the PayPal, like the ads. You can run your own ads in your video for people who want to be affiliated with you. If you can find somebody like that, you know, that's another thing.
Right.
So, but you kind of have to be creative in this new age, man, or else it'll depress you and it get you mad. Just keep your head up, man, because I got to go pick up this kid from the school.
All right, cool.
But hey, tell people your information as if they didn't already know. But I'm gonna give you that so that so everybody will know who I'm talking to. Wake the hell up 7 in the building.
Yeah, my channel is Wait the Hell Up 7. That's WTHEHELLUP7. You can find me on YouTube with WTHEHELLUP7. If you have any questions, get at me at WTHEHELLUP7 at gmail.com. Certain questions will be consultations. So with that said, thank you for having me on, D-Train. Make sure you change the title, brother.
Yeah, yeah, because this one was way more than a test.
Exactly.
All right, brother. Thank you so much for helping me and being here, and I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
you.
problem, man. Yeah, no problem. I have helped Godbody 2009 of doing the Google Hangout. Now he's on the mission every day. That
Yeah,
brother is going in.
yeah.
So,
So I'm gonna definitely have to send you some love.
yeah, no doubt, man.
All right, man. You have a good day, and everybody, thank y'all. This is D Train with D Train's Bunk, and like, subscribe, share. If it still says test after 6 o'clock, I'ma whip my own ass. I'll talk to you later.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, bye.